Miss Danreael here, and I have a word for you. They want to be you. It's a lot of people around you. They see you. They see your spot. They see that God chose you, and they want to be you. So look, the verse for today is Matthew 22:14, and it says, "For many are called, but few are chosen." So my friend, you have a calling on your life. You have something that the Most High God wants you to be doing. You have a purpose in this life because you're here. Like, God created everybody in the womb. No matter how you got here, your parents may say you was an accident. You may be a one night stand child. You may be someone who has a disability. You may be someone who has just gone through a lot of struggles in life. But I want to let you know that you are chosen. Something about you is supposed to be here in this time, in this moment. And I want you to walk in your purpose in this season. I want you to take up your cross. I want you to look at God and ask him, what is it that you are supposed to be doing? A lot of people, like this verse says, are called. A lot of people are called to do ministry work. A lot of people are called to help others. They're called to be the educators. They're called to be the leaders. But do they really walk in their purpose? Oftentimes, no. That's why we see so many. That's why we don't see very many leaders, especially of color. You know, we don't see very many people who are helping and doing it with just the good heart. It's very rare. There are a lot of good people in the world. There are a lot of people who will give you the shirt on their back, you know, but oftentimes everybody is lost. Like, people are not following God. They're not in their word. They're not living by biblical principles, and they suffer for that. They can't understand why they can't get ahead. They can't understand why they can't have a relationship that's healthy, where they're exemplifying love. And love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not self-seeking. Love is honest. Love bears all things. You know, love keeps no record of wrongs. You know, a lot of people can't understand why they can't find real love in the world, but it's because they're not living that way. They're not looking at, what does God say love is? That's what God says love is. And if you are with someone and you're dealing with the opposite of that, then that's not real love. So you always want to go back to the word and see what God says about something, and you want to go by that. So this video is titled "They Want to Be You." Like I said, a lot of people, they see the calling on your life. They see your aura. They see your energy. They see your spirit. They see how God has protected you throughout your whole life. They see how your situation is a lot better than theirs. And they may have been someone who was connected to you. They may be an ex. They may be an old friend. They may be someone in your family that has gone distant, or you left them, or whatever. But a lot of people, again, they see who you are. They see your rank in the spiritual realm. And like I told you all before, a lot of people in this world right now, they're focused on physicality. Like, they're focused on how you look, what you wear, how much money you have. They're focused on the materialistic side of life, not knowing that life is really spiritual. When you get around a person, the thing that's going to keep you around them is really their personality, their energy, their mindset, if they're a good person. You know, all of these things have nothing to do with how a person looks. So don't let looks fool you, and don't go after looks when you are dealing with people in your life. Go after a person's heart, their character, their mind, their spirit. And just know that few are chosen. Like it says, many are called, but few are chosen. So God has something he wants all of us to be doing, but are you gonna do it? And a lot of people, they not gonna do it. They are gonna waste their time. They're gonna miss the mark. They're not gonna do what God has asked them to do. So you have an advantage if you are someone who is obedient to God, someone who loves the Lord, someone who actually wants to change and live their life for God. You have an advantage, because a lot of people, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. So follow God today, my friend. And like I said, people want to be you. So protect yourself, and, you know, look at people's motives. Look at people's intentions. Look at what they're saying. Look at what they're doing. Look at how they react when you share something positive about your life. And focus on how they are treating you. A lot of people, they are treating people wrong, and people are staying through that. And if you're someone who is dealing with that, my friend, I want to encourage you to let that go. Like, you don't deserve to be treated wrong by anybody. So embrace the people that love you, and try to show love to everyone, even if it's hard today. And you know, you all, today's Thursday. I pray you all have a blessed day. I love you so much. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.